We've seen very considerable difficulties. I mean, the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland has tended to dismiss them as teething problems, but they are more than that. For instance, we have, pets. I mean, just to take a rather trivial but important example, pets coming from Great Britain into Northern Ireland are required to be vaccinated for rabies, even though neither Great Britain or the island of Ireland has rabies on it. We have the threat over medicines and medical devices at the end of the year. British soil, so seed products and so on, can't be imported in case there might be a danger to the single market of Europe. We have chilled meats at the end of March won't be able to be imported. We have goods being checked, which don't need to be checked because they're going to be sold in Northern Ireland, never enter the single market of the European Union. Costs being added, parcels being interrupted, people ordering online. All of these things are causing great disruption, cost to businesses and consumers in Northern Ireland. And what we need to see happen is the government act in line with what it said it would do, which would be to ensure that there was frictionless trade between Great Britain and Northern Ireland and vice versa.
Do you think they can be resolved if there's goodwill on all sides?
Well, what we have seen up to now is a lack of goodwill, and I think the events of the weekend demonstrated that the EU's first reaction was not to engage in goodwill and discussion, but to basically erect a hard border in the island of Ireland for vaccines, of all things. And to go down the road of overriding parts of the protocol, having lectured everybody else in Northern Ireland and in Britain and indeed across the world that there couldn't be any such things done under any circumstances. Now, what that has done is set a precedent. I mean, the EU said, well, there's societal difficulties in Europe over the orderly distribution of vaccines. We're pointing out in Northern Ireland there are societal difficulties about consumers and businesses being badly disrupted, as well as the economic differences and problems that that's causing. And the very real tensions on the ground. I mean, the Assistant Chief Constable did allude to this in evidence at Westminster last week.